Hello, Lake Ridge New Tech Middle School families. To the parents, grandparents, students that are out there, hey, we're 5 days in. I'm pretty proud of what I see so far. We're about 80–90% attendance. I like that. We got a couple stragglers out there. Please help us find those students that aren't logged in yet and get them logged in. If you don't have a computer, make sure you come to school between 9 and 10 and get that picked up. All right, we need to get that taken care of. I want to update you on kind of where we're at. First of all, teachers are doing a great job. They're doing a great job of teaching live to you in their classrooms. I'm seeing lots of different props and boards, and I got computers with, or student or teachers with 2-3 computers all set up everywhere. And I like what I see so far. Students, I like your engagement. You're using the mute button really well. You're using the chat box really well. So keep that up. I want to remind you, students and parents, help us out here. We do need to see your faces. You know, I don't think anyone would like a video that if I was doing that, I was talking to you from over here and you never got to see my face, right? And it's the same thing in the classroom. This platform is a classroom. So students, we need to see your faces. Make sure you are enabling your camera when you are on your Google Meets, and that's important. So we don't want this to become a problem. It's a simple fix. Students, make it happen. I want to discuss a couple tech issues with you guys and ways that we want to handle some of these issues. First of all, on Tuesday, we got back, it rained, and we came back Tuesday, and we had some login issues, quite a few. We actually did not mark anybody absent on Tuesday because it was so spread out. So be aware of that. Today, which is Wednesday, we're much better today. We did have a couple of login issues in the morning that we dealt with. I want to stress to you, parents and guardians, if you can't log in, please call the school and let us know. We'll take your name down, we'll take it to the help desk, but we will also make sure that we don't mark you absent for the day, because it's not fair to you guys to mark you absent when it's not your fault. So be aware of that. But again, we have to get that phone call. Okay, so thank you for those who did call. In the future, if you don't have that login, make sure you call. Okay, so much better today. We're back up to 80–90% in majority of our classes, which is great. I got some tips for you. I got 4 tips here that I kind of want to talk about. Put up here for at-home Wi-Fi use. Okay, first of all, we had a couple people who came in and they were not connected to the Wi-Fi. In the top right-hand corner, you have the little bars up there. Make sure you're connected to your at-home Wi-Fi. That's important. Hopefully you have all 4 bars. All right, that will show you full strength, and that's again up in the top right-hand corner by your battery. The second issue we're seeing is number of devices. I have 3 boys. When they all have their phones, we have our TVs hooked in. You either have your Xbox, your gaming system hooked in. You have multiple students at home. All of these things are pulling off of your Wi-Fi, okay, and they're slowing you down. Okay, so try to disconnect as many devices as you can that you're not using at that moment. That should help speed up your Wi-Fi. So please help us out there with that, especially if you have multiple students who are trying to get on all day. You got to take your gaming systems, you got to take your TV, even your phones if you have to. Take those off the Wi-Fi to make sure we have connection here. If you're still having issues at that point, restart your computer. Okay, we found that sometimes just rebooting it, restarting it, gives it a fresh look and it works. Okay, and again, make sure your Wi-Fi is connected when you refresh. Okay, we also want to try to keep away from parents just coming to the building. All right, we would like you to call. If you still have a problem after those steps, okay, please call us. We'll set up an appointment for you to come in. That way we can just service you guys better. All right, so please use that from this point on. A couple things that if you need to reset your Echo or your Google password, that's really easy. We can do that over the phone. With that being said, that should have been one of the steps above that I missed. Make sure your username and your password is correct. We had a couple of those in the last couple of days that they didn't put the username or the password incorrect. So if you have any questions, again, that's just a phone call to reset it, to ask us what it is, and we'll make that happen. Also, something we're seeing, for whatever reason, it actually happened to me too, is I was going in between 2 Google Meets and my camera and my microphone just shut down. What we have seen that this happens with both of them, not one or the other. If it's one or the other, it could be user error. It could be that you chose not to let your camera be on. But if it happens both, there's a setting. Click on your Safari up in the top left. It'll bring down a tab, and you're looking for change settings in this website. Click on that, and then towards the bottom of that little drop down, it'll say camera, allow, deny, or ask. Obviously, you want to allow it. And same thing with your microphone. So that's a solution that you can do. If you don't know, call me. I'll personally walk you through that. Okay. Classes. We've had some students that come to say, hey, I don't have any classes. Well, what we're doing is we're uploading those into Echo for you. If you don't have those, please email Smith, McKnight, or Luna. Miss Luna, they will help you get you where you're supposed to be. On the advisories, they have their help link still there. We're seeing those calls go down, but that's your contact point if you don't know what class you're supposed to be in. Okay, so know that. Couple iPads not charging. Okay, unfortunately, that is something you're going to need to bring it to school. Call us. We'll set up a time for that. All right, so make sure we have that. I think that's the majority of the things that I wanted to talk to you guys about. Again, if you have issues, call us. We're really trying to work on that 7:45 to 8:30. Our call volume is pretty high. Be patient with us. We know our phones are ringing. We're trying to get to you. I'm trying to come up with a system where these calls are divided to the people that they need to go to during that time frame. So again, parents, guardians, thank you for everything you're doing. Students, thank you for being online. Thank you for being respectful. Thank you for using the mute. Thank you for using a chat box appropriately. I like where we're at. We knew we were going to have, some of these, with this remote learning. And I'm hoping at this point, after this video, we're kind of at the top and we can just keep rising from here. Get all those students on that need to be on. Thank you guys. I love you. Have a great day. Questions, call us. Take care.